I figured while I was out here tonight, I would go ahead and try this new stove grill that we're going to carry on our website. It's called the Grill Put, and it's a pretty clever idea. This is it right here on a tube, and you take this tube apart and put this thing together, and you have a grill top that you can cook on. So I thought I'd give that a shot today, and it's got a tube inside of it that holds the components. You've got several rods inside there and 2 tubes. Basically, you just put the cap back on the tube when you're done. I'm going to show you how to put this thing together right now. Okay, so this thing's pretty simple. You've got a through and through hole on one side of this, and you've got 2 of these bars that actually have a crook on the end of them, and you put those through and throughs basically straight through like that. You put one there, and you have another one, get it out of the dirt here, that goes right there. And I just put them in backwards. They actually go the other way. So you have one that goes here and one that goes here in this direction, just like this. And then you take your other side, and basically you have screw holes on it, and you screw those in a little ways, just like this. You don't screw them in very far at this point. You just screw them in there enough to hold them in place, really. Then you're going to take your other bars that you have there. You have 4 of these short legs, and I set them to the side right here. And you take these other bars and you put them in one at a time, and they slip down inside the slot, just like that. Once you have all of your cross pieces in, at that point you screw these end pieces down tight, and that's what locks everything together. Just like this. You screw those in until they're tight, and that locks this together. At that point, you can take your legs and screw them in, just like this. And once you have that screwed together and everything's tight, you've got everything screwed down tight, you are at that point, I got that bent just a little bit, no big deal, you're ready to cook. So let's get it on the fire. Now we can just put this thing right over top of our coals, just like this. Get it on steady ground. Get our bush pot out. We got some new food in here that I'm working on with a company to make some Pathfinder trail rations, so I'm going to try some of that tonight while I'm camping. For the moment, we'll get the bush pot on and get some water in it. Make sure this thing's on steady ground here. Looks like it is. Put enough water in here to cook with for right now. Okay, we got our water boiling pretty good here. What I'm going to use is, this is a packet of the food that we're talking about carrying on our website, Pathfinder branded food, and this one is a potato cheese soup. This is a single serving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bush pot that's got my hot water in it, probably more than enough. I'm going to take it off of the grill. I'm going to take this Sierra cup, fill it about halfway up, and put it on the grill, off to the side here a little bit. And then we're going to put this potato soup in there and cook it up. See how that thickens up with that amount of water in it. and we'll go from there. Oh man, starting to thicken up real good. Boil. I'm going to let that sit there for about 5 minutes, get everything reconstituted really good, the vegetables and the potatoes in there, and we'll let it cool down. Give her the old taste test. Man, boy, it looks good. Fellas, I gotta tell you, this potato soup just thickened up perfect. Right at 1 solid cup here, single serving, like I said. Just enough to give you some metabolic energy to keep yourself warm in the evening. Hoping it's cooled down enough for me to taste it, because I can't wait. Like I said, this food will hopefully be available soon on our website. I'm going through the menu right now and kind of deciding what I like, what I don't like, which foods I think are good and palatable and are going to make good heavy-duty trail rations with lots of carbohydrates and proteins in them, and then we'll get that going. But right now I'm just kind of trying the different cuisines out. You'll get to kind of try them with me as I go. Hot, hot. Oh man, that's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. For something right out of a bag, that's pretty good. Must be low in sodium, because it's not very salty. Not as salty as I expected it to be, for sure. In fact, I could add some salt to my taste, but that's definitely some good soup. Good chow for sure. Kind of warm sitting down by this fire. The sun's not quite down yet. About another hour of daylight probably. Maybe an hour and a half. It's just food in me. Going a short scout. Get some more firewood. I'm not going to burn a fire very long tonight. As soon as it gets dark, I'm hitting the rack. But those coals right there burn for another half hour easy. That's some really good soup, guys. Really good. Man. Hooey. I hit the spot. Alright. Time for the next trick. Well, fellas, let's get this new candle lantern out and give this thing a shot. Getting along about toward dark now. Really like this design. Just flip it over, pull it down. She's ready to go. It's a really, really simple thing. You can just unscrew the bottom of it to light it. We'll get us a lighter out here. Light this dude up. No, I got one in the pocket here somewhere for sure. There we go. Getting about that time. Get that thing lit up. There we go. Shove it up in there and screw it down. It's got a nice little hook. We can hang it right from our ridge line right there. We're good to go. Fellas, I hope you can see what's going on here. I got kind of dark on us here. I've got the green light on my headlamp on top of my camera here. I'm getting ready to put my bedroll out for the night. Pretty simple affair. In weather that's not too cold, I just cut that queen size blanket in half, put it up on top of my pad there. Just fold the bottom over one time toward me. Make sure that my head's going to be inside the blanket in case I need to pull it over my head. I pull it up far enough that my head's going to be inside of it. Tuck my browse bag underneath for the night, just like this. That's pretty much all she wrote. Get the boots off, get the belt off, and hit the rack. Fellas, I hope you can see this all right. About time for me to hit the rack. Get my blanket spread out. My browse bag sitting here with my little blanket in it. It's going to take me a few minutes to relax and cool down. I'm supposed to get down in the high 50s tonight, so it should be a pretty nice, comfortable night's sleep. I'll see you fellas in the morning.